Today's review, Detective Conan Movie 1, a surprisingly thrilling movie perfect for fans of the original series and newcomers alike. Subscribe for daily spoiler-free anime reviews covering series on Fridays and movies or OVAs the rest of the week. Detective Conan Movie 1, The Time Skyscraper is an intense blend of Die Hard 3 and Speed as Conan races around the city following clues in a desperate attempt to save lives before they're blown away by powerful explosions. If you've never seen any Conan or Case Closed anime, then I think this movie can be a great entry point as it briefly recaps Conan's origin story in the first few minutes. Sure, it's shorter and less detailed than the original, however, his backstory is never meant to be the focal point of the plot anyways. The main appeal of the franchise is its episodic mysteries. The actual timeline operates similarly to The Simpsons. Sure, it's a little strange that Conan is drugged and transforms into a kid, but I don't really see it as that big of a deal considering that it's not the main focal point. Yes, he is trying to undo what was done to him, but 99% of the story is him solving these episodic mysteries, and the whole synopsis and introduction of the anime itself is just there to facilitate a situation where the author had this unique idea for all of these interesting characters to come together in solving each of these mysteries, where each of them have their own strengths and weaknesses. For example, Conan's love Ran is his weakness because he loves her and keeps her in the dark about his transformation by using a new identity. Although Ran may be emotionally sensitive, she's a martial arts expert, making her physically the strongest person he knows. His child friends allow him to be in more places at once as he commands them through walkie-talkies, but they're not very smart and sometimes get in dangerous situations. Finally, while Conan is still a genius even though he appears to be a kid, he's brilliant, but his size prevents him from being taken seriously by others. Not only is this movie indicative of the Conan experience, but I thought it was a little more intense than usual. For example, there are times when Conan is cycling through the town with a bomb close to exploding as he's looking for a safe area to drop it off. Other times he's stuck telling people what to do with the bombs through a walkie-talkie or a door, plus several bombs are on moving trains preventing him from going aboard and looking for them. So while Conan isn't usually the type of anime that expects the viewer to decode these mysteries, there were several clues I missed out on due to being on the edge of my seat watching these bombs in suspense seconds away from exploding. I think it's totally possible to use the clues given to deduct the answers, but the movie is moving at a pretty consistent pace, so there's little downtime to think about these things unless you were to write them down or pause to think about it. Or maybe I'm just a little slow. I think it could probably be both. Ironically, this is my second time watching the movie, and I still felt just as excited as I did the first time around, even though I already knew what would happen. It's just something about the way it's animated that gives everything this intense feeling, from Conan struggling to get through a busy street with his skateboard to watching characters guess which wires to cut as explosions occur in the background. Overall, I give Detective Conan Movie 1, The Time Skyscraper, an 8.5 out of 10. I recommend everyone curious about the anime or already fans of the series to check this one out because it's definitely a thrilling experience. I've seen the first 5 seasons of the anime series and the first 4 or 5 movies. In my opinion, you're safe to continue watching the movies if you've never seen the series because they recap any significant plot changes, though with Conan, there aren't very many from what I've seen. So I hope this video helps guide some of you on your long and enjoyable journey through these movies or the series. I should also warn you that only 5 seasons of the anime were dubbed. I like the English dub, but it's something to keep in mind if you plan going all the way. Thanks to Warpbait for requesting this review through Patreon, and thanks to Niachan and all of my other monthly supporters on Patreon and YouTube for making these videos possible. So what are your thoughts on Detective Conan? Hit the like button if you liked the video, and I'll see you tomorrow with another anime review of some sorts, because my second anime channel has my schedule a total mess right now. But if you want to see more videos of mine, go ahead and check out the second channel because I'm talking about all of the newest anime from this season.